What does it mean to stand for truth, even when the world tells you to stay silent? Meet Ida B. Wells, a journalist, activist, and fearless leader who risked her life to fight injustice and demand equality. This is the story of a woman who refused to back down. Ida B. Wells was born into slavery on July 16, 1862, in Holly Springs, Mississippi. After the Civil War ended, she and her family were finally free. But freedom came with many challenges. When Ida was just 16 years old, both of her parents died from yellow fever, leaving her to care for her younger siblings. Instead of letting her family be separated, she became a teacher to support them and keep them together. From a young age, Ida showed strength, responsibility, and courage. In 1884, Ida bought a first-class train ticket while traveling for work. She sat in the whites-only section, but a conductor demanded she move to the segregated car. She refused. When she wouldn't give up her seat, she was forcibly removed from the train. Ida Wells sued the railroad company, and won at first. Although the decision was later overturned, the experience sparked her passion for justice and civil rights. She realized her voice had power. Ida became a journalist and newspaper editor. She used her writing to speak out against racial injustice and inequality. But her most dangerous and courageous work focused on exposing the truth about lynching in America. During the late 1800s, lynching was often used to terrorize black communities. Many false stories were spread to justify these violent acts. Ida B. Wells investigated these cases and revealed the truth. She wrote articles, collected data, and published reports showing that lynching was used to control and oppress black people, not to deliver justice. Her words shocked the nation. Because of her reporting, Ida received threats against her life. Her newspaper office in Memphis was destroyed by an angry mob. But she did not stop. Instead, she traveled across the United States and even to Europe, speaking boldly about racial violence and injustice. She became one of the first leaders of the anti-lynching movement, demanding laws and protection for black Americans. Ida B. Wells was also a strong advocate for women's rights, voting rights, equal education, civil rights for all. She helped found organizations that later became part of the NAACP, National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. Her courage helped pave the way for the civil rights movement decades later. Ida B. Wells once said, "The way to right wrongs is to turn the light of truth upon them." Her life teaches us, speak truth even when it's difficult. Stand up for what is right. Your voice can create change. Courage can change history. Ida B. Wells was more than a journalist. She was a warrior for justice, equality, and truth. Her fearless voice still inspires movements for freedom and fairness today. Let her story remind you to stand tall, speak boldly, and never be afraid to fight for what is right. Ida B. Wells, fearless, bold, and a voice that changed history.